Hey, want to see something pretty cool? Check it out. Debug settings. Oh, yeah. Debug settings from the main menu. Woohoo! Another kind of tip in here by Jose, and it was debug settings. Basically, edit your parameters since I have my games and you have yours, and it is just this mediafire.com link, which is located right here. And if we go to it, we can just come here and we can just download it. Once you download it, it is an app.db. So let's go ahead and let's open that up. Okay, and so here is that file. It's just app.db. So if I go over here to DB browser for SQLite and I go open database here, and it says choose a database file, and I'm going to go to the one that I just downloaded. Okay, so now that I have Jose's app.db downloaded and I have it opened in DB browser for SQLite, there is a couple of different rows that I'm going to need to insert into my own app.db. So back over on my FTP, if I go into the MMS folder, I'm going to take the app.db that I had there, and I'm just going to drag and drop that over onto my PS5 folder here. So we're going to need to make a couple of edits first. So the very first one is going to be going into the table concept icon info. So I'm going to select that one. And there is data in here that I am going to need to copy. So I'm going to right click this and I'm going to select copy. I'm going to open up another instance of DB browser for SQLite, which is just located right here. I'm going to go to open PS5 and then my app.db. I'm going to go back to browse data. Again, there was nothing for the add-on that we needed to make a modification for. But then in the concept icon info, there is. Okay, so over here, I'm going to simply come in here and I'm going to go insert a new record in the current table. And again, I'm going to select everything from this app.db. We'll go again and do the copy. And then in here, we're going to go paste. This is okay. We're just going to hit yes here. And now you should see these rows kind of line up here. So one easy way to check it is maybe to scroll down into this just a little bit and maybe look over here at the deep link URI and the hub app URI, and now scroll over in the file from Jose. And those look like they match up just great. So let's go ahead and let's do the second table. So we'll go to table concept metadata, and then back over here, concept metadata. We'll again go ahead and insert a new record. We'll select everything from Jose's, and then again, we will just paste over here. Okay, and that looks good as well. It doesn't hurt to go ahead and write the changes as you navigate through some of these. Okay, so that one is in there. So we're going to keep working down through this. So the next one is content info. Again, I'm going to insert a new record here, copy, and then we're going to paste. Okay, that one also looks good now. We'll go ahead and write those changes. We'll come back over here and we'll go to icon info. We'll select everything from this row and copy. Again, this is icon info. And it looks like that one's in there now. So we'll go ahead and write. And keep in mind, sometimes there is two of these. It's just kind of best to go ahead and add it into both of them as I'm doing right here. Okay, we'll go ahead and write those changes again. And we only have a few more to go. Let's check the table info. So that's just right here. And I don't think we have to do anything to this one. We'll check our other table info that we have in here. And it looks like that one is also going to be okay. And then finally, the table version. And we will leave ours just like it is. Okay, so again, we've already wrote the changes. So now let's switch over to our FTP and let's upload that new app.db. Okay, so there is my app.db that I've modified. And before you copy that over, it's always good to create some sort of a backup of the existing one. So you can just create a directory here and you can just say backup app DB. And just in case something goes bad or horribly wrong, you can always revert back. Okay, so now I have made a backup. I'm going to just copy my new one in here and we're going to select overwrite and then press OK. And the file size looks like it matches up there. Okay, so under games now, there is the debug settings. Now, I don't believe this will work unless I've used the WebKit, which it isn't doing anything, at least right now on my end. So we'll go to the user guide here and first off test the debug settings. So we'll come up to the URL redirector and I'll just fill in my current site that I'm using and we'll press OK here, triggering UAF. And okay, so that should give us the debug settings. Okay, I'll go back into settings now and it should be there. There it is. So now let's try our shortcut. And that works wonderfully. So pretty cool. Now I can actually do a shortcut to debug settings. Thank you so very much for watching and I will see you on the next one. Michael out.